Hi everyone, this is Rakesh. Welcome to VR Computer Education. This channel helps the students to learn the computer subjects in an easy way. So to get more lecturer videos, please encourage me by subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting. Let us begin the today's class.
Right. So next topic we see in the Java, that is features. So what are the features Java contains? So there can be a many features in the Java, but the most important commonly used features we'll discuss. So there are also known as buzzwords. So Java features are also known as buzzwords. Right? So what are the features? Simple, object oriented, platform independent, secured, robust, distributed, architecture neutral, portable, high performance, multi-threaded, polyglot. So these are the features of Java we are going to discuss in this today's class. So let us discuss one by one feature in detail. First, simple. So according to the Sun Microsystems, Java language is simple because it is syntax based like C++ only. So to learn Java, before we have to learn C++. So if we learn C++, Java makes us to learn very easily. That's what the Sun Microsystems and James Gosling is saying, that it is easier for programmers to learn it after C++. So in this Java removed many rarely used features like pointers, operator overloading, etc. So in this Java, no need to remove unreferenced objects, means not used objects, because there is a automatic garbage collection in Java. Next, object oriented. So object oriented, in short, it is called OOPS. It is a methodology that provides different types of concepts aimed to implement real world entities in the programs. Simplifies software development and maintain by providing more rules. So object oriented is nothing but it is a methodology. It provides some concepts which are implemented real world entities, are nothing but objects in the program. Right? So what are those concepts? First, object, class. So object means what? It is a real world entity, or you can say, right? And next, anything can be an object, but no two objects are same in the world, right? Next, class. Class contain members. So who are the members? Data members, member functions. So data members are the variables what we declare int, float, like that, a comma b comma c. Data members are the variables, member functions are the methods or functions. So the class contains data members and member functions. Data members are the variables, member functions are the functions. So data members of a class can be accessed by that class functions only. Here. Next, the class members can be object accessed by creating object of that class only. So that's why Java provided secured security to the data. So how it is given we can learn in the further classes. So let us see the concept. Inheritance means what? Taking the properties of another class. So acquiring the properties of already existing class into newly created class, that is considered as inheritance. How we take the properties from our father to child. So here father considered as base class or parent class. Next here child class or subclass or derived class. The class which is giving its properties is called base class or parent class or super class. The class which gives the class which takes the properties called as child class. So their parent class, parent gives the properties, child will take the properties. Suppose like if a super class if you say, and here it is subclass. If you say base class, here you can say derived class, like this. Polymorphism, you know poly means many, morphism means forms. So a single object can perform many operations. Example, you consider water as an object. What are its forms? First thing, cold water, hot water. At D0 degrees it is ice. At 100 degrees it acts as vapor. So like that, a single object can be performed many forms, that you consider as polymorphism. So like this, we have concepts in the OOPS: abstraction, encapsulation and binding. Next, message passing. So like this, these are the total OOPS concept: object, class, inheritance, polymorphism, abstraction, encapsulation, binding, message passing. So about these concepts in our further classes we will discuss in detail. Now just here we are discussing as a feature of Java. Right? Next, platform independent. You know, platform means any hardware, any software. Independent, it will work. Dependent means it works only in that hardware or in that software where we design. But Java programs are platform independent. You can write in any system and you can execute. Its bytecode can be executed anywhere. It may be any operating system. So a platform is a hardware or a software environment in which a program runs. There are two types of platforms: software based and hardware based. So Java provides a software based platform. It has two components: runtime environment and API, application programming interface. So Java code can be run on multiple platforms like Windows, Linux, Solaris, Mac, etc. Java code is compiled by the compiler and converts into a bytecode. Now this bytecode is secured and platform independent code. It can be run on multiple platforms, that is write once and run from anywhere. That's why Java programs are called as Vora. Vora means write once, run from anywhere. Next, secured. So why Java is secured? Because Java programs cannot harm any other systems. Thus it will secure. Java provides a security in creating internet applications. Like the applications are nothing but softwares that works with internet. It provides a secure way to access web applications. Java programs runs inside a virtual machine, they don't run in the operating system. We can develop virus free systems using Java. That's why it is secured. Next, robust. So robust simply means strong. Java programs provide strong memory management, but lack of pointers, you can avoid security problems. There is an automatic garbage collection in Java. There is exception handling concept, type checking mechanism also. So these concepts made Java as very strong, called as robust. Next, distributed, distribution. So Java was designed with the distributed environment. It can be transmit, run over internet. It enables the users to create applications on the network, and such applications have the ability to open and access on the internet from anywhere. Next, architecture neutral means different companies will have different architectures, like 32-bit, 64-bit, 128-bit, like that. Now Java is architecture neutral because no implementation dependent features. Example, the size of the primitive data type is fixed in C programming. Suppose int data type is occupying 32 bytes, 2 bytes of memory for 32-bit operating system. If it is 64, it doubles. 2 bytes 32, next 64, how it have 32 plus 32, 64. Same int data type occupies 2 plus 2, that is 4 bytes. If you increase 128, again it improves. But Java, if will occupy 4 bytes, it remains in all the architectures as 4 bytes only. It may be 32, or it may be 64, or it may be 128, or it may be 256, or it may be a 512. Like that. That is called architecture neutral. Next, portable means you can transmit. You can carry the Java bytecode to any platform. It does not require any implementation. So Java programs can be written in one system. They can be carried and executed in any other systems easily, with or without any changes. High performance, you can see Java is faster than other traditional interpreted programming languages because bytecode is close to the native code. It is still a little bit slower than compiled language. When you compare with C++ or C, Java programs are little bit slower. Next, multi-threaded. Mostly used in multimedia, this concept. A thread is nothing but a piece of program. Right? A thread is like a separate program executing concurrently. We can write Java programs that deal with many tasks at once by defining multiple threads. The main advantage of multi-threading is that it does not occupy memory for each thread. It shares common memory area. So threads are important for multimedia, web applications, etc. So we'll have concept of multi-threaded. So there we'll discuss in detail about multi-threading. Don't miss that class. So I hope you understanding the concepts. So please encourage me by liking, sharing and subscribing. So we'll continue. Next, polyglot. So polyglot means generally softwares, a particular software is designed only for that particular things. Suppose, for example, if the C programs are executed in a C compiler, But if you want to execute C++, actually C compiler should not support. It's a C compiler. How it will support? Like that. That is the meaning of polyglot. Means you can execute multiple languages in a single compiler. Now C compiler will execute C++ programs. C++ compiler also will execute C. But Java is also now coming into that feature, so you can execute. So let us see what is polyglot. A polyglot is a program or a script written in a form which is valid in multiple programming languages, and it performs the same operations in multiple programming languages. So Java now supports such type of programming technique also. That is called polyglot. Just like how you execute C programs in a C++ compiler, or C++ compiler, you can execute C programs. So these are the features of Java. So we have discussed all the features of Java. I hope you understood what are the features of Java. One by one we have discussed. So please subscribe, like, share, comment. Let us come in the next class with the next concept. Until then, goodbye.